getting. Hey, you're not impressed with me. Sit like a lady. Hello, my baby girl. Get some lipstick on you. Oh. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Michelle. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. For those of you who don't know, I immigrated to Australia last year, May. I am currently studying a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And if we can just rewind a little bit. So I wasn't able to study nursing straight away, so July of 2019. It was only offered part-time and I wanted to do nursing full-time, so I knew that I had to use the time doing something constructive. So first, a little bit of a background. You have 4 units. Each unit requires a 15 credit score to pass. You have academic skills, academic writing, you have a mathematics, and you have either a science or humanities depending on the degree that you want to follow. They recommend that you spend 8 hours for each unit, which seems like a lot, but it definitely can be more with some of them, especially when it comes to studying, I believe, or what I found. So I have 10 reasons why I believe that uni prep is the absolute best thing any person could ever do before starting their degree. Number 1, your academic skills. The first thing you do is a semester planner. Now I know this seems really stupid for an assessment, but it is an absolute lifesaver. When you first start your degree or you start a semester, you need to plan your stuff out to figure out when you need to do stuff. And that assessment was so simple, so easy, but I've now been able to use it in my first semester now. I've used it to create my board. I have a video, which I will definitely link, of how I plan my current units. Secondly, you get to do a reflective piece. This doesn't seem very important, but in life, to reflect is very important. It helps you learn, it helps you grow, it's a way of learning from your mistakes, it helps you understand where and why you went wrong, and a nursing degree relies on reflection a lot. And I've even just finished a reflection, which I felt that uni prep reflection helped me a lot with this first assessment that I've had. Then thirdly, we were exposed to expos on careers or future careers, and uni prep is so important because if you're unsure of which degree you want to follow, this guides you. It helps you figure out what you want to do. And I know a few people that I spoke to, their decisions had changed and they were introduced to a different degree that they had absolutely no idea about. And I think that was a really nice experience. I learned a lot about nursing and what to expect. So the fourth reason is your academic writing unit paves the foundation for the rest of your university experience. Your academic writing unit first introduces you to referencing. Now, when I was in high school, I never did any referencing. I think we maybe would have done something little, but definitely not as extreme as what they do in university. And I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I had a referencing test and I did so bad. I panicked and I just thought it was so difficult. But there's so much support and there's so much guidance and assistance from all the tutors and lecturers and learning advisors to help assist you, to help guide you through referencing, because it is a daunting thing if you're very unfamiliar with it. I got a compliment from my learning advisor yesterday saying my referencing is really good, and I felt finally all the work has paid off. I felt really good about myself because I know I've worked hard at trying to get the referencing right, and it's important because your academic writing, you use it throughout your degree. You're always writing essays, you're always writing some sort of case study, or you are, writing your exams. It just is such an important part of your degree, and everyone uses it. So I really believe that the academic writing was such an amazing learning experience. You are taught how to write an essay from the very beginning, from a plan to a introduction to your bodies to your conclusion. It's very well structured and nothing is rushed. You're not expected to write a big academic essay straight away. You will make a plan and get marked on that. You will start a draft, your introduction, and get marked on that, and then you're guided through all of that to get to your final piece. And I've just had to finish an academic piece now, an essay, 1,500 words, and in the beginning it felt really difficult, but I just used all of what I had learned in my academic writing to assist me with this piece, and it's made the experience less stressful. I can see how much I have improved from that first experience to now. Then, so that was the fourth reason. The fifth reason is that you get to take on a maths unit. Now for me personally, I love math, and it was so nice to recap on certain things that I had done in high school and be like, oh yeah, I remember how to do that. Or there's so many things that you forget, but when you're introduced to it again, it's nice to say, oh, I remembered that, or oh, this is not too bad, or I really need help with this. And so if you're struggling with maths, or you've always struggled to math, this unit is really great because the maths is really basic. It just helps to get your mind thinking again. It's a good refresher. I won't say that it was too difficult. I got a high distinction for it, which I was very happy with because I've never got high distinctions for maths. The science unit I absolutely loved. My tutor was amazing. We did so many really cool experiments. We did the elephant toothpaste experiment. We did like a fingerprint experiment. We did so much. It was actually such a fun unit to have, and we had a few quizzes every now and then, and we were then introduced to a scientific report. So number 6 is that it helped develop your scientific side, or if your degree needs that, you're introduced to terms, and the scientific report was also broken up into part 1, part 2. Part 1 was marked, then you could improve on your part 2, which really helped. So I don't have any of those type of units currently, but it was a learning experience nonetheless, and anything that you learn and that can contribute to your life, I believe, is so important, and you definitely won't lose anything by taking on a science unit, not humanitarian. I don't know what the humanities unit was like. I think they had to write a few essays as well, but I know a lot of the people also enjoyed that unit. 7th reason, it introduces you to a university life. So my university campus is really small, so you don't get the entire feel of university, but you get sort of an idea of what life can be like. So if you end up going to that university, you are familiar with the grounds, you know where to go, you know which classes to go to, so when you start your degree you're not overwhelmed by where to go and you won't get lost. Number 8, you don't have to pay for it if you are an Australian citizen. I'm not sure if there are any other visas or other types of residents that also won't have to pay for it, but I know as an Australian citizen you don't have a HECS debt. It's free, which is amazing because the tutors, the lecturers, all of the work that goes into it, it's not free. It's time consuming. It's, you know, a lot of work goes into the unit. So number 9 is that even if you don't end up going into a degree, you decide you don't want to study, it was an opportunity to learn, and I believe that any opportunity to learn something is time not wasted. It's always important to expand your knowledge and gain insights into other aspects. They will only benefit you. So, number 10, you can make friends. I never made any friends, which is so sad. I really struggled to make friends here in Australia. I have no idea why that is a thing, but South Africans do tend to struggle making friends. But that's just me. Other people could, you know, make new friends that they never thought that they would make friends with. There were a few people that made friends, and they're currently starting their nursing degree as well, and I still see them together on campus, which I think is really, really nice. So there is opportunity to make friends, and if that's something you are really wanting to do, it's a good opportunity to do it. There is a group activity in the academic skills workshop. I know group work isn't always the best, but who knows, maybe you could gain a friend for life out of the experience. I know I didn't, but my opportunities to make friends might come in other ways. But there is always a positive side to all of it. So, a final word is that I really enjoyed it. And maybe during the time I thought, oh, this is such a waste. I could be doing something else during these 2-hour lectures and 2-hour tutorials. But with everything that I'm currently doing at university, it's really, really helped me. And I'm now able to help other people. So in the groups, if they ask questions, I can help them. So if you're thinking about doing a university preparation course, I highly recommend it. It will be worth your while. And so if any of you have joined a university preparation course or you're thinking about it, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, please give it a like. I think that will be all for today's video. I have really enjoyed making it. And I will see you guys in my next video.